It's your bar mitzvah.
Am I starting?
Okay. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Thank you for coming. Pages 65 to 105 will be led by Shoshi Bender Berenstein. Please rise, page 65.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lasach vivina lehavchin ben yom uvein laila. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bet samo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani bat chorim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam roka haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa li kol tzarki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael v'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael betifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten layaev koach.
You may be seated.
Utnenu hayam uvchol yom lechenu chesed urachamim beinecha uveinekol ro'enu v'tigmalenu chasadim tovim. Baruch atah Adonai gomel chasadim tovim le'amo Yisrael.
Page 66.
Ashreinu she'anachnu mashkimim u'ma'arivim erev v'voker ve'omrim pa'amayim bechol yom. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Kadesh et shimcha amikdeshei shemecha ve'kadesh et shimcha ba'olamecha. Uvishuatcha tarim v'tagbieha neina. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh et shimcha barabim. Yehi ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu she'ibane beit hamikdash bimheira ve'yameinu ve'ten chelkenu betoratecha ve'shamna avadacha be'ira kimei olam ukshanim kadmoniot.
Kaddish de Rabbanan on page 71. Mourners, kindly please rise. דל ויתקדש מרבה בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעולמה ואמרו אמן. על ישראל ועל רבנן ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידיון ועל כל מאן דיעסקין באורייתא די ואתרא הדין ודי וכל אתר ואתר יהון ולכון שלמה רבה חינה וחיסדא ורחמין וחין אריכין ומזונה רביחה ופורקנה מן קדם אבוהון דבישמיא ואמרו אמן יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיא וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו וברחמיו יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. Page 72.
היום יום שבת קודש. להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולת בו.
Page 81.
מזמור שיר חנוכת הבית לדוד. למען יזמרך כבוד ולא ידום אדוני אלוהי ללמודך.
Mourners Kaddish on page 82. Mourners, please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעולמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. Please rise together, page 83, page 83 for פסוקי דזמרה.
ברוך שאמר והיה העולם ברוך הוא ברוך עושה בראשית ברוך אומר ויוצא ברוך חוזר ומקיים ברוך מרחם על הארץ ברוך מרחם על הבריות ברוך משלם שכר טוב לרעיו ברוך חילם וקיים לנצח ברוך פודהו מציל ברוך שמו. מלך משובח ומפואר יודע שמו הגדול ברוך אתה אדוני מלך מהולל בתשבחות.
You may be seated, page 84. We go page by page.
כי כל אלוהי העמים אלילים ואדוני שמיים עשה. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לקודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. אדוני הושיע המלך יעננו ויום קוראנו. ואני בחסדך בטחתי יגל ליבי בישועתך אשיר על אדוני כי גמל עלי.
Page 87.
יהיו לרצוני מפי והגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי וגואלי. פודה אדוני נפש עבדיו, ולא יהשמו כל החוסים בו. ויהי נועם אדוני אלוהינו עלינו, ומעשה ידינו כוננה עלינו, ומעשה ידינו כוננהו.
יושב בסתר עליון בצל שדי.
אורך ימים משביעהו, ורעהו בישועתי. אורך ימים משביעהו, ורעהו בישועתי. בית ישראל ברכו את אדוני, בית אהרון ברכו את אדוני, בית הלוי ברכו את אדוני, יראי אדוני ברכו את אדוני, ברוך אדוני מציון, שוכן ירושלים, הללויה.
Please rise together, page 92 for the great Hallel.
נותן לחם לכל בשר, כי לעולם חסדו. הודו לאל השמיים, כי לעולם חסדו.
You may be seated, page 93.
יהי חסדך אדוני עלינו כאשר ייחלנו לך. להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולתה בו. עדותיך נאמנו מאוד, לביתך נאו הקודש, אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני הושיע, המלך יעננו ביום קורנו.
Ashrei, page 96.
תהילת אדוני ידבר פי, ויברך כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד, ואנחנו נברך יה מעתה ועד עולם, הללויה. ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלוהיך ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לא עשה כן לכל גוי, ומשפטים בל ידום, הללויה. וירם קרן לעמו, תהילה לכל חסידיו, Livnei Yisrael Am Kvovo, Hallelujah. Lasot Bahem Mishpat Katuv, Hadar Hu Lechol Chasidav, Hallelujah. Kohan Shamate, Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Kohan Shamate, Hallelujah, Hallelujah.
Please rise together. Page 100, the silent
Uvaruch Shem Kvodo Leolam Vimalech Kvodo et Kol Haaretz. Amen ve'amen. Umatzata et levavo ne'eman lefanecha. Kemo even remayim hazim. Vayaminu b'Adonai u'Moshe avdo. V'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, vayom hahu yihye Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Nishmat kol chai tevarech et shimcha.
You may be seated, page 104.
Bachi nafshi et Adonai, v'chol keravai et shem kodsho. Ha'el batatzumot uzecha, hagadol bichvod shemecha, hagibor lanetzach v'hanora v'norotecha, hamelech hayoshev al kisera v'nasa.
Thank you, Shoshi, page 105, middle of the page, Canto Bell.
שוכנן מרום וקדוש שמו
שוכנה מרום וקדוש שמו
וכתוב לנו צדיקים אדוני לא ישרים נבטלה בפי ישרים תתהלל ובדברי צדיקים תתברך ובלשון חסידים תתרומם ובקרב קדושים תתקדש ובמקלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל בריני פרק שמך להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, לרומם, להדר, לברך, להלל ולקלס על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות דוד בן ישי, עבדך משיחך, וישתבח שמך, לעד מלכנו העולם. ברכות והודעות מעתה ועד עולם, ברוך אתה אדוני, אל מלך גדול בתשבחות, אל ההודעות אדון הנפלאות, הבוחר בשירי זמרו, מלך מלכי העולמים.
אמן.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
בעלמא יברך ינוצה וימליך מלכותי, בחיי חור ובימי חור ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם עולם
ביומיה יתברך.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ינסה, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמנו קודשו. בריחו לעילה מן כל בקרתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן והלמה ויאמרו אמן.
Good morning, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Valley Beth Shalom, all of our guests who are coming to celebrate with the many moments of joy our community is gathering to witness today. We have two Benot Mitzvah of our two finest students in our community, the lasts as well of generations, which makes this even more sweet. We are celebrating 102 birthday today, 102nd birthday, I guess you say. So hopefully she's going to come here. Helen Longwell is one of the most dedicated, devoted members of our community, and she is celebrating her 102nd birthday today, and we are also celebrating the pending nuptials of Daniel and Elisa, and we are looking forward to meeting them and celebrating with them as well. So in order for us to do all this, we begin with some words of blessing. We invite first the members of the Lippman-Mostow family to come forward, Jonathan and Rachel, to bring their daughter Gabrielle, present her with a talit and a few words of blessing as she comes forward as well to begin leading us in prayers and study this morning on this Shabbat.
Gabrielle. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom, Gabrielle. Can you all hear me? Yes, okay. I just wanted to say that this does feel like a huge milestone moment, and I am so happy to be having all of our families here, and I appreciate so much those of you who've come from far away, in the middle of college, in the middle of jobs, and we are so happy to be celebrating with the Benders and the Bernsteins and their extended family, which really feels like our extended family. So this is a double simcha for us. And now I would like to speak to you for a minute before we give you this beautiful talit that we picked out. So Gabrielle, you started off in life as the youngest of 4, and as if that weren't enough, you became the youngest of 8. And I have to say that no matter how many children I have, it's hard to let the youngest go and grow up. You've always been aware of everything beyond your years, right? Your first words were, "Me too," and very shortly afterwards, "It's not fair." So from a very early age, I think we could safely say you were an activist, and that's very fitting that you want to dedicate your future career to serving on the Supreme Court. So this week, you turned 13, and that was a big milestone. You celebrated that you're finally a teenager, and that's a big deal because now your brothers can no longer call you an adolescent. But I didn't have the heart to tell you that there's a lot of names they can probably still call you now. But I do want to talk about that for a minute. I want to talk about names, because your Torah portion is very, very easy for a parent to talk about Lech Lecha and your journey, but there's something else that happens in this portion, and that's something that is associated with a journey, is associated with a journey through life, and that's names. So Shakespeare asked, what's in a name, but it was also asked in the Torah long before then. And in Lech Lecha, Avram and Sarai get the Hebrew letter Hey added to their names, so they become Avraham and Sarah. I know you're trying so hard not to laugh right now, but it's okay if you do. This additional letter, Hey, this represents God's name, and it represents their having achieved a certain level of spirituality and worthiness. And 2 generations later, Jacob becomes Israel, who's one who wrestles with God. And name changes in the Bible, they tend to represent growth and change and transformation. The Hebrews get their name Ivri from the root aver, meaning crossing over. Thank you, Karen. They crossed over from a group of people into a nation because of their beliefs and values. And so I wanted to just ask you if you can think about that. What's the meaning in a name, right? So some people say you are what you eat. So your name would mean ice cream and cheese puffs, right? And can represent a title that you earn. It could be Chief Justice or Justice. And as you grow, you're gonna decide what the meaning is of your name, right? According to Jewish Pirkei Avot, the teaching of the ethics of our fathers, there's no crown greater than the crown of a good name. And it said it's greater than the crown of the Torah and priesthood and kingship. And why is that? Because those things can be given to you whether you deserve them inwardly or not. But the crown of a good name is only something you can earn by good character and good actions in the world. And you have already earned so much with your name. And you're building that stronger every day. And once you've earned your good name, no one can take that away from you, no matter where you go. And you've had a lot of names. You started with the one given to you by me and Dad, and that's Gabrielle. And it means God is my strength, and your middle name, Grace. I think you've proven that you have both strength and grace. And one of your strengths that you've shown from an early age, which I hope you'll always show, is not to ever let somebody else give your name to you and define you by a name. So starting at the age of 2, you've given yourself a few names, right? Elle, Miss L, Gigi, Molly the dog, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo 2. I still don't know why it was Scooby-Doo 2. And then I think some of us here remember Presto the Magic Chimp. But you shorten that to Presto. So for 2.5 years, I was forced to introduce my children as Nathan, Ari, Sarah, and Presto. But your name has always identified you as daughter, sister, stepsister, friend, niece, granddaughter. And that links you to those who love you and those who you love, and it's a public way of showing that connection, and that's a very special thing in your name. And I'll just finish by saying that over the last 13 years, you've added so many beautiful qualities to your name and your identity. You're a person who cares about people and animals. You're so emotionally intelligent. You're an old soul. You have big ideas. I admire that so much about you. You have a sense of hope in the world and in your place in it. And you're a person who asks, how can I help? Instead of do I have to. You're a person who's always there for your friends and your family. You're understanding and kind and loyal and generous of your heart and spirit, and you care about justice, and you want to make the world a better place. And you do the right thing even when no one is looking. And as you go through these next years and move on to more challenges in the world, I know that you'll always use your name for strength. You'll never let anyone else define you or put you in a box or stereotype you or hold you back or limit you in any way, because names are powerful and yours belongs to you. So, Gabrielle Grace, stay true to your name, protect it, and always remember that you and you alone can define it. And the most special name that I can ever call you, my daughter, I'm so proud and grateful to be able to be your mother. I love you.
Okay, Gabrielle, I'm going to touch on some of the same themes that your mother so wonderfully articulated. I want to talk about 3 things, okay? I want to talk about your moral compass. I want to talk about your compassion. And I want to talk about your imagination, and then how all 3 of those are linked together, okay? So one of the you have many striking qualities, but one of them certainly is you have an incredibly acute moral compass. And you really have an amazing sense of what's right and what's wrong in the world. And I'd like to think that you got some of that from your mother and I. And of course, you got a lot of that here at VBS from learning the Jewish values, from the education that you were brought up with. And some of it is perhaps just innate. And then that leads to your sense of compassion. And you have compassion for animals, as we know, and you have compassion for people, and you're always someone who you look at a situation and you see injustice You have an incredibly strong sense of social justice, and I think that comes from your sense of compassion. And then the third aspect is your imagination. And your mom already talked about Presto, and for those who don't know, before Gabrielle was born, her mother and I made a little kid video called Presto the Magic Chimp, and when Gabrielle saw it when she was little, she decided that she was Presto, she was the magic chimp. But it didn't stop there. She insisted that she was Presto because she imagined the world in which she was Presto. So we had to start calling her Presto, and her friends started having to call her Presto, and even her teachers, and even the administration. And literally, I would go to drop you off and pick you up at preschool, and on the sign-out sheet, it literally said Presto Mostow. So you, by your sheer force of will and your imagination, you redefined the world where everybody else saw you as Presto. And that incredible imagination, which was really inspiring to everybody because people could have resisted it, but they went along with it. When you combine that with your compassion and your moral compass, my hope for you is that when you go out in the world, you will imagine the world the way you think it ought to be with your sense of justice, and that with the power of your will, that you will change the world, whether it's in a small way or maybe even a very big way, for the better. So I love you and so proud of you today, and I just going to give you a big hug.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef batzitzit.
Amen. Mazal Tov to you, Gabrielle, to your parents, Rachel and Jonathan. And it's our honor now to call forward Shoshi and her moms, Rachel and Karen, to come forward and offer a few words of blessings and present her with a talit. Gabrielle, you stay. Yeah, you can sit. No, go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Sit down.
Who speak first?
Thank you to the rabbis and Cantor Barron and Yossi, and Mazel Tov to the Mostow Rosen family. We're so honored to be celebrating with you. And thank you to all of our dear friends and family who've come to celebrate with you today. When Abraham said yes, he intended to bless us. And when Sarah said, me too, she was thinking of you. Ever since then, crossing rivers toward land, through the sand that only a few would understand, you understand. It means so much to me that you understand. A river and a tree, a journey from them to you and me. Imagine what it meant to us when you came along. Josie said, thank you. The entire Jewish people sang a song. Josh said, can we keep it? Can we take it home? And because of that, you will never be alone, Shosh. You will never be alone. Like Miriam, you dance. Like Moses, you sing. Like Abraham and Sarah, you do your own thing. Like Shifra and Pua, you do the right thing. You lead with your conscience. You think and feel and say things like, it must be hard for that woman. I feel so sad for that man. So you'll help, you'll heal. You already do. I just could not be more proud of you. You are sunshine. You are the blessing. A hope that descended through the ages. I'm not messing. From the prophets and the sages, including Adina, Elon, Sylvia, Bert, and Maynard. You will never be a wayward daughter because you understand. It means so much to me that you understand, that it's all about being good and kind. No need to rewind, you're already there. I love you more than you will ever know. more than you love your favorite musical, your favorite show, because you are you, and you are worthy of blessing. Here it is. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmarecha. No need to translate for ya. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. One more second. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. You are at home. May you always feel at home in shul, with your family, with your people, enthusiasm, joy, humor, laughter, peaceful.
Shabbat Shalom. So as I imagine you ready to go out into the world, I think about you being successful, however you define that, and I feel quite sure that you are someone who will hold on to your core beliefs and values no matter what. You are very strong. You're an individual, and you think for yourself. You never mind working hard. I'm always so impressed. You value it, in fact, and you set so high standards for yourself that it is impressive to all. You also care about Jewish values and tradition and being a part of the Jewish community. And when we as Jews talk about choosing life, I have always imagined that you take it one step farther, that you say, okay, fine, I'll choose life, but what kind of life? I need a life that's filled with laughter, with singing, with dancing, with learning, with studying, with Hamilton, with reading and art, and with a hopeful sprinkle of and justice for all. You naturally add to the quality of your life by being social. In fact, the first word I remember you saying was the word hi. When anyone would come to the door, you would run and yell through the door before it was even opened, hi. And I knew that you were going to have a good life. And now, subsequently, you have many friends, and I love what a good friend you are to them. Hold on to that, because a life of meaningful and joyful connections is a sweet life. Your connection to Judaism as well is one that gives me great joy, and it is therefore such a profound honor for me to give you this talit. Yeah, no, I know, Yossi. This is a talit that was woven on the loom of your cousin, Kara Taub, very talented cousin. She lovingly wove it to your specifications and to your colors, as she has done for all of your cousins and also for your grandmother. The talit that I wear today, while giving you your talit, was made for me by my mother, your grandmother Sylvia, with whom you share a birthday. And she, in keeping with the family tradition she created, has added to your talit by needle-pointing designs that personalize it in honor of both you and your parasha, which you'll notice in all the corners. And to make it even sweeter, your brother Josh, your sister Josie, your grandmother Sylvia, grandfather Bert, and grandfather Maynard, if he could, and I all created the knots in the tzitzit and encircled one string around another to make the talit kosher, and it is now something you get to keep. And you get to take it with you into the world. So think about this moment when you wrap yourself in the beauty of your tradition, and use your talit to feel enveloped by the love of family as you venture into the world, to have what I know is going to be a good, important, sweet, and meaningful life. I love you very much.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef v'tzitzit.
Amen. Mazal Tov to you, Shoshi, and to you, Karen and Rachel, and to the entire Bender and Bernstein family. We ask everyone to please rise now as we begin our Shabbat morning prayers, page 107, the call to worship following Cantor Baron.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם יוצר אור ובורא חושך עושה שלום ובורא את הכל. הכל יודוך והכל ישבחוך.
You're safe in here. The microphone is not. I'm hoping that as long as I don't touch it, I'll be safe too. But we continue in the middle of page 107, following each page with Cantor Baron, the Shachri prayers.
אין כרך אדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה, ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא. אפס פלטך גואלנו לימות המשיח, ואין דומה לך מושיענו לתחיית המתים. אל אדון על כל המעשים ברוך ומבורך בפי כל נשמה גודלו וטובו מלא עולם דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו המתגאה על חיות הקודש ונדר בכבוד על המרכבה זכות ומישור לפני כיסו חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו טובים מאורות שברא אלוהינו יצרם בדעת בבינה ובהשכל כוח וגבורה נתן בהם להיות מושלים בקרב תבל מלאים זיו ומפיקים נוגה נעזבם מכל העולם שמחים בצאתם וששים בבואם עושים בהם הרצון קונם בערב וכבוד נותנים לשמו צהלה ורינה לזכר מלכותו קרא לשמש ויזרח אור רעה והתקין צורת הלבנה שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום תפארת הו גדולה שרפים ואופנים וחיות הקודש יאילה 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 שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום תפארת הו גדולה שרפים ואופנים וחיות הקודש לאל אשר שבת מכל המעשים ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפרוך הסלע תפארת שמיים כולם אהובים, כולם ברורים, כולם גיבורים, וכולם עושים באימה וביראה רצון קונם, וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובתורה, בשירה ובזמרה, ומברכים ומשבחים ומפארים ומריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם האל המלך הקדוש וכולם מקבלים עליהם עול מלכות שמיים זה מזה ונותנים רשות זה לזה להקדיש ליוצרם בנחת רוח בשפה ברורה ונעימה קדושה כולם כחרונים ואומרים בהירה קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו ואופנים וחיות הקודש ברש גדול מתנשאים ליום הצרפים ליום אתם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקום עולל ברוך נימות יתנו למלך אור חדש על ציון תאיר ונזכה כולנו מהרה לאורו ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות אהבה רבה אהבתנו אדוני אלוהינו חמלה גדולה מתרה חמלת עלינו אבינו מלכנו בעבור אבותינו שבטחו בך אבינו מלכנו ותלמדם חוקי חיים כן תכוננו ותלמדנו אבינו הרחמן המרחם רחם עלינו ותן בליבנו להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע ללמוד וללמד לשמור ולעשות ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה והערננו בתורתך ודבק ליבנו במצוותיך ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך ולא נבוש לעולם ועד ולא נבוש לעולם ועד כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא בטחנו נגילה ונשמחה ישועתך והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ ותוליכנו קוממיות לארצנו כי אל פועל ישועות אתה ובנו בחרת מכל עם ולשון וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת להודות לך ויחדך באהבה ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה.
Amen. We turn in our books to page 112. We invite forward our Benot Mitzvah to lead us in the words of Shema Yisrael. As we recite these words together, it's our custom to gather the four corners of the talit, to sit up straight, to breathe in deeply and focus on the words. May the words that we utter be heard in our ears and together as one, as we speak of oneness between us and oneness in the world around. Shema Yisrael. The prayers begin on page 112. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavcha ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם בבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם בארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת.
לדור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים, וכיסו נכון, ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת. פודנו ומצילנו מעולם שמך, אין אלוהים זולתך, עזרת אבותינו אתה מעולם הגנו שלנו. תהילות אל עליון, ברוך הוא מברך, משה בני ישראל לכנו שירה, בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, שירה חדשה שיבחו גליל משמך על שפת הים, יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. צור ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל,
ובטח קדומך יהודה וישראל, גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל, ברוך אתה אדוני Gal Yisrael. We turn now to page 115b. We invite our B'no Mitzvah forward, Shoshi and Gabrielle, to lead us in the opening prayers of the Amidah, which we'll recite together through page 116, and then we'll fall silent for a few moments of quiet and private meditation through page 121. There you'll find on page 121 words in English to also guide your private prayers at that moment. When the time presents itself, you'll have a few moments to recite your own personal prayers. We turn now to page 115b. We invite our B'not Mitzvah forward, the Amidah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarai, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Chastei Avot, Umevi Yoel, Livnei B'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham U'Foked Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Meitim Atah, Rav Le'Hoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayei Meitim Le'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Ve'Rofeh Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emumato Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Val Givorot, U'Midom Elach, Melech Memit, U'Mechayeh, U'Matzvich והחיות מתים. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים.
יקדש את שמך בעולם, שם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום. ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה לזה ויאמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבודו. אז בקול רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול, מתנשאים ליום הצרפים, ליומתם ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. ממקומך מלכנו, מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מרקים אנחנו לך. ממקומך מלכנו, מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מרקים אנחנו לך. מתי, מתי תמלוך, תמלוך מציון? מתי, מתי תמלוך, תמלוך מציון? בקרוב ימינו, בקרוב ימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון. בקרוב ימינו, בקרוב ימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון. תתגדל ותתקדש, תתגדל ותתקדש, בתוך ירושלים, ירושלים עירך. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. ועינינו תראנה מלכותך, כדבר האמור בשירי זכר. על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד משיח צדקך. על ידי דוד, על ידי דוד משיח צדקך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושפתך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
As you conclude your prayers, you can take your seats. We continue Kaddish Shalem, page 138.
יתגדל ויקרשם מרבה, בעלמד יברך ינוצא וימליך מלכותי, בחיי חון וימכון ובחייר כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו, יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם וינסה, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלם שמי לקודשו, בריחו לילה מן כל ברד המשירתה, תוש בגד המנחמתה, דם ירם ימה וימרו, תקבל צלעות הון ובעד הון לכל ישראל, קודם אבנו משמי וימרו, יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים, עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו, עושה שלום במרומיו, ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו, אמן.
Yashakah Cantor Baron, thank you to our B'nai Mitzvah for leading us beautifully in the prayer so far. Once again, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to Valley Beth Shalom. We have much to celebrate. We have the Lippman Mostow family and the Bender Bernstein family celebrating their youngest daughters coming forward to become, and they're giving high fives on the bima. So you can tell how it feels around here. We are thrilled, as it has been a joy to prepare them for this moment. All of us have been celebrating along with them today. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We also have a 102nd birthday today. Helen Longwell. Helen, it's your birthday. That's good. So we are going to celebrate. And Daniel and Elisa are getting married very soon. Mazel tov. And we're going to celebrate with them. So we have much to rejoice. It's only 10:30, which means that we'll be done by 1 o'clock today. So sit back and relax. But before we do that, we're going to get a chance to take out the Torah and study it for a few moments. It's our pleasure to call forward members of the family to open up the Aron HaKodesh. We call Molly, Javi, Micah, and Shira Rosen, Nathan, Sarah Mostow, and Leora Opert, Lillian and Josie Lippman to join us up here on the bima for the honors of opening the Aron HaKodesh and for the honor of removing the Sefer Torah this morning. We call Robin Flender. We'll ask Jonathan and Rachel and Lee to join us up here on the bima. All of you, please come forward as we turn now to page 139. The Torah service begins. We ask everyone to please rise.
אין כמוך ואלוהים אדוני ואין כמעשיך מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים וממשלתך בכל דור ודור אדוני מלך אדוני מלך אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום על הרחמים היטיבה ברצונך את ציון תבנה חומות ירושלים תבנה חומות ירושלים היא בך לבד בטחנו מלך אל רם ונישא אדון עולמים ויהי בנשוא אהרון ויאמר משה קומה אדוני ויפוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך היא מציון תצא תורה היא מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני מירושלים ברוך שנתן Torah, Torah, Baruch Shenatan, Torah, Torah, Le'amo Yisrael, B'kedushato, B'rich Shemei Demarei Alema. Be'hanarachetz, V'lishmei Kadisha, Kadisha Yakira, Anna Emar Tushbechan, Be'hanarachetz, Be'hanarachetz, V'lishmei Kadisha, Kadisha Yakira, Anna Emar Tushbechan, Yehi Rava Kadama, the chief. Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Gadol Adonai Iti, Onerovema, Shemo Yachdav. Adonai Hagedola, V'Hagevora, V'Hatiferet, V'Hanetzach, V'Hahod. Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai ha'mamlacha, Ve'amit na'aseh lechol rosh. Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, V'hishtachavu, V'hishtachavu l'Adon Ra'ana, Kadosh Hu, Kadosh Hu, Romemu, Romemu, Adonai Eloheinu, V'hishtachavu, V'hishtachavu lehar koresho, Ki kadosh Adonai, Ki kadosh Adonai, Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu. La menatzeach shir mizmor, Ariel Adonai. Kol haaretz 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 al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim haolam omen. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים.
Good morning, Shabbat Shalom. Please take your seats.
I don't know how long he talks. He told me a minute and a half.
You're welcome to put away the blue prayer book, take out the red volume of the Chumash. The reading this morning on page 69 from Parshat Lech Lecha, the 12th chapter of the book of Genesis. We'll share a word of introduction and then we'll ask the girls to begin their reading. Page 69 in the red book. The book of Genesis, the Torah, the Bible, the entirety of Jewish history is a drama in 3 acts. In Act 1, we're introduced to a character called God. God is principally the creator, who takes a certain artistic delight in the creation. Vayar Elohim ki tov. Every time God creates, God says it is good. The world God creates is filled with goodness. And at the climax of creation, God creates one creature who is unique, a creature who shares God's creation, shares God's nature, shares the ability to appreciate creation. God creates the human being in the divine image. And God puts the human being into the world and charges him l'shamra u'le'avda, to care for this world and protect it. But the human being turns egotistical. He's concerned only with himself. And the world becomes filled with violence and with hatred. And God says, I'm going to toss it all out. If you've ever done any baking, once in a while you make a mistake. You leave the yeast out of the bread. You mix up the sugar and the salt. You put in something that shouldn't be there, and when it comes out of the oven, you say to yourself, I can't serve this to anyone. I'm embarrassed. I'm going to throw it out. No one's going to ever know I made it. God throws out the world. And just before God throws out the world, God's eye catches one human being who has moral potential. His name is Noah. And God reasons, I couldn't create a good human being. Perhaps I can choose one. And he chooses Noah, who has a nature that is righteous, and Noah saves the world. But when Noah comes out of the ark and begins the world again, it's okay, let him sing. It's all right. Kid, you don't have to be quiet in shul. I wasn't, that's why I'm here. You can have the job when I'm done with it. Attaboy. That's my student, so I appreciate that. He's flirting with someone, that's even better. When Noah comes out of the ark, he falls apart as well. And God is truly vexed because he can't destroy it again. I couldn't create a good person and I couldn't choose a good person. What do you do next? You teach one. You choose a human being and you teach him to be a representative of God in the world, a vessel of blessing. Now, the Midrash, the tradition, is going to spend a great deal of time trying to figure out why Abraham. But the secret of Abraham's choice is very simple. His name began with an A. He was the first one in line. You, come here. If his name was Zachary, he never would have been chosen. Because, and I'm serious, I'm not being facetious. The Bible, the choice is random because it's any human being could have been Abraham. Because any human being can be a vessel of divine blessing. Because any human being can redeem the world. And it's important to notice that God did not choose a political party or a nation or a continent or a social class or an economic cohort. God chooses one human being. God realized that if you're going to save the world, you're going to save it one human being at a time. The question is, can a human being accept this charge? And here's the charge. It's on page 69. Vayomar Adonai el Avram, lech lecha me'artzecha. Get out of town. You got to let go of the biases and the prejudices. You've got to let go of all the hatreds and the resentments and the irritations and the antagonisms. You got to let it go now. You got to let go of the definition of yourself that you carry with you. I want to wipe you clean and begin again. To a place I'm going to tell you, but I'm not going to tell you now. This is an open-ended journey. In Israel, by the way, they give directions like this. If you ask, Efo ze derech Haifa? How do I get to the way to Haifa? They'll say, Yashar yashar v'shama tishal mishuhu. Just drive a while and ask somebody there. This is, God doesn't tell him where he's going, right? This is before the AAA was given to us by God. So he doesn't know exactly where he's going, but that's the way it is in life. When you accept a mission, you don't know where you're going to end up. And now God gives him the promise, I will make of you a great nation, I will bless you, and I will make your name great. And what's important to know is that every other mythology in every nation of the world and every tribe in every culture has the same story. Perseus is chosen. And the chief Seattle was chosen. The Polynesian chosen. Every tribe, Polynesians, Aborigines, Native Americans, Inuits, Eskimos, Aztecs, Europeans, everyone has the same story. The God chooses a hero and says, you boychik, you're going to conquer the world on my behalf, and together we will rule the world. So the Torah knows you know that, and you know that you're expecting this. I will make of you a great nation. Of course, all the gods say that. And I will bless you. All the gods say that. And I will make your name great. All the gods say that. There's only one world mythology that has the next line. And that's what makes the Torah unique. V'hayeh bracha. Hayeh is tzivui. It's a command form. Be a blessing. What is the job description of a follower, descendant of Abraham? Be a blessing. Now, you know what it means to say a blessing. What does it mean to be a blessing? Is there anyone in your life, when you think back at the years of your life, that you would say, that person was my blessing? At a moment of need, at a moment of catastrophe, at a moment of joy, at a moment of wonderment, that person was my blessing. To be a blessing is the aim of human existence in this chapter. And in case you wonder to whom, look at the next line. I will bless those who bless you and curse him who curses you. V'nivrachu b'cha kol mishpachot ha'adama. And in you shall all the peoples of the world be blessed. Notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't say what you think it's going to say. Because you think you know the Bible, so you think it's going to say, Hey, bracha li. God says to the man, be my blessing. But that's not what God says. To whom are you to be a blessing? To all the families of the earth. That's the job description. So how will we save the world, girls? Before you get to the Supreme Court or after? You will be a vessel of divine blessing. And in all the encounters you have and in all the transactions you carry forward into the world, you will be a vessel of divine blessing in the world. And that, says God, that's how we complete the creation of the world. We begin now on page 69 with the first aliyah.
ויעזור ויגן ויושיע לכל החוסים בו ונאמר אמן. הכל אבותיו יעמדו. הורי הבת מצווה חיים בן גדליה וחווה ואשתו רחל בת דניאל אליהו ויונית ראשונים. ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם חיים כולכם היום.
Baruch Hu Adonai Hamara.
ברוך אדוני
Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim v'natan lanu et Torto. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Vayomer Adonai el Avram, Lech lecha me'artzecha umimoladecha umibeit avicha el haaretz asher areka ve'escha legoy gadol va'avarechecha va'gadala shemecha ve'yeh beracha va'avarecha mevarecheka umkalelcha aor ונברכו בך כל משפחות האדמה.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam. Natan b'tochtenu. Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
יעמדו ירחמיאל יחיאל בן גדליה וחווה בילה, חנה בת גדליה וחווה, עמוס ירמיהו בן אברהם ושרה, חכה רבקה בת עמוס ירמיהו וחנה לעלייה השנייה.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן לתורה.
אמן. וילך אברהם כאשר דיבר אליו אדוני, וילך איתו לוט ואברהם בן 5 שנים ו70 שנה בצאתו מחרן. ויקח אברהם את שרי אשתו ואת לוט בן אחיו ואת כל רכושם אשר רכשו ואת הנפש אשר עשו בחרן, ויצאו ללכת ארצה כנען, ויבואו ארצה כנען. ויעבור אברהם בארץ עד מקום שכם, עד אלון מורה, והכנעני אז בארץ.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמדו יונית בת אריה ורבקה, אהרון בן דניאל ויונית, רינה בת דניאל ויונית, אביבה הינדה בת צבי ורבקה, לעלייה השלישית.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. וירא אדוני אל אברהם ויאמר לזרעך אתן את הארץ הזאת, ויבן שם מזבח לאדוני הנראה אליו, ויעתק משם ההרה מקדם לבית אל, וייטעו לו בית אל מים והעי מקדם, ויבן שם מזבח לאדוני, ויקרא בשם אדוני, ויישא אברהם הלוך ונסוע הנגבה.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
יעמוד החתן דניאל בן אריה ומיכל, ובחירת ליבו רחל בת צבי ושרה, לעלייה רביעית חזק חזק.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. ויהי רעב בארץ, וירב אברהם מצרימה לגור שם. יכבד הרעב בארץ. ויהי כאשר הקריב לבוא מצרימה, ויאמר אל שרה אשתו, הננה ידעתי כי אשתה יפה מראה את, והיה כי יראו אותך המצרים, ואמרו אשתו זאת, והרגו אותי ואותך יחיו. אמרי נא אחותי את, למען ייטב לי בעבורך. מבורך וחייתה נפשי בגללך.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת, וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
No, not you. You I need. You go sit. You stay here. In about a week, this lovely couple will stand beneath the chuppah as husband and wife. It is our privilege to offer them blessings here at the synagogue before the Torah and the community. I'd like to ask your families, to please, the Cans and the Spiegels, to please come on up, and ask the community to rise as we welcome this husband and wife to accept their blessing. Evenu shalom. There you are.
Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom, shalom, shalom alechem. Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom alechem. Evenu shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem.
Come stand right here. Hold hands. That's it. Get snuggled in there. The commandment is lech lecha. And the tradition wondered why that strange permutation of grammar. When you double a verb in the Bible, it means it must be done with emphatic strength. Lech lecha, go. But lecha doesn't just mean go. Lecha can also mean for something, for yourself. Go for the purpose of developing yourself. Go into the world and find the place where you are a blessing, because that is what life is all about. And he's told this individually. Lech lecha, go to yourself. Go within and find the part of yourself which is mostly you. The part which is most Elisa and most Danny. But here's the great irony. You can't do that alone. You can't find that part all by yourself. You will always be blinded by your ego and blinded by your prejudices. It's an interesting, strange fact of human being that not one of us can see his own face without a mirror. You can't see your own soul without a mirror. And the reason you bond and the reason you marry is Lech Lecha, because that is the only way to find out who you really are. And you don't even know who you really are. And marrying each other beneath the chuppah next week, you will begin this journey like Avram's, Lech Lecha, to find out who you are. In a few years, you will know a lot more about yourself. In a few years, you will know patience, understanding, forgiveness, forbearance, an ability to listen. In a few years after that, you will know what it means to cherish and to love with a full and a powerful heart. And by the time you reach the age of your parents, and God willing, the age of your grandparents, you will truly understand who you are and why you have put into the world. Because you will see yourself reflected in the eyes of the other, in the soul of the other. So let me introduce you just to get started. Meet one of the gentlest boys I've ever met. A sweet soul, a good man. And with him, you will have free bowling passes the rest of your life. Meet a wise and strong and powerful and deep woman. This is a great soul. I know this family a long time. This is a great soul. And your job now is to meet that soul and know it. Bring it close to yours. Because close to yours, you'll discover who you are. Lech Lecha. Go find out who you are. And come back and celebrate with us many times. Yishaberach Avotenu Avram Yitzchak v'Yaakov Sar Rivka Rachel v'Leah hu yivarech et hachatan Daniel ve'et hakala Rachel asher alu lekvod hamakom lekvod haTorah v'lekvod haShabbat ve'asher bekarov yikansu lechuppah yiratzon sheyizku livnot bayit b'Yisrael asher bo yishkinu ava v'achva shalom v'reut bayit asher bo yugadlu banim b'briyute b'osher be'avat Torah b'masim tovim v'nomar amen. May the source of blessings for our ancestors bless and sustain and protect Danny, and Elisa, who will soon stand beneath the chuppah as bride and groom, as husband and wife. May God grant them abiding love and strength, wisdom, understanding, that they might build a home within the community of Israel. A home filled with love and laughter, with song and sweetness. A home filled one day soon with the sound of children, to be raised with the wisdom of Torah and with hands ready to bring wholeness to the world. And together we say, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu, v'kiyamanu, v'giyanu, lazman has. Amen. Mazel tov.
עוד יישמע בערי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים עוד יישמע בערי יהודה ובחוצות ירושלים כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה כל ששון וכל שמחה כל חתן וכל כלה יאי לי לי יאי לי לי יאי לי יאי לי לי יאי לי לי יאי לי
Mazel tov. Please be seated. Please get off my beamer. Hello.
The fifth Aliyah is on page 73, verse 14. יעמדו רחל בת משה ושרה, שרה בת צבי ומיכל, ברל יוסף בן פנחס לייזר ולאה רחל, ולאה בת משה ושרה, לעלייה חמישית.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamorach. Baruch Adonai Hamorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayehi kevo Avram Mitzrayma vayiru haMitzrim et haisha ki yafa hi mehod vayiru ota sarei Faro vayalelu ota el Paro vatukach haisha beit Paro ulavram heiti vavura vahilot sodu vakar vachamorim Vavatim ushvachot, vatonot ugmalim, vainaga Adonai et Paro, negalim godolim ve'et beito, al devar sarai eshet Avram.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
יעמדו רון בן אילן ועדינה, דינה בת שמואל אברהם ושרה, אהרון בן משה ושרה, ליבה אסתר בת שיינה, יחיד ומשה לעלייה השישית.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamborach.
ברוך אדוני המבורך
לעולם
Baruch Adonai Hamborach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Vayikra Faro le'Avram vayomer mazot asita li lama lo higadeta li ki ishtecha hi lama amarta achoti ve'kach ota li leisha ve'ata hine ishtecha kach valech vayatzav alav Faro anashim vayishalchu oto ve'et isho ve'et kol asher lo.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. There is a very important commandment in the tradition that the mitzvot that we perform be done not just with love and with selflessness, but with beauty. That to serve God with joy, one should serve God with beauty. And for the last 102 years, Helen Longwell has kept this commandment, because the cover of our bima, the cover of the Torah, the tapestries that adorn the synagogue are the works of her hands. And we are privileged to welcome her to synagogue this morning to celebrate 102 years of service to the community of life and of joy. I'd like to ask the community to rise as we offer Mrs. Longwell our blessings and our prayers. The other mitzvah that Helen has kept for the last many, many years is she is the one who serves coffee and tea, particularly to tired rabbis. So on behalf of all of my teachers and predecessors whom she kept awake, and for all of us who have been nurtured by her and cared for by her and preserved as friends by her in this community, for all the warmth and love she has brought us, we offer her our prayers. Mishaberach Avotenu Avram Yitzchak v'Yaakov Sar Rivka Chavalea, Hu Yevarech et Imenu Chayasara Shal Chala Olama Sha'Allah Lichvod HaMakom Lichvod HaTorah v'Lichvod HaShabbat. HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yimalei Rachamim Bracha Shmira Aleha V'Yishlach La Hatzlacha B'Chol Ma'aseh Yadecha M'Kol Yisrael Lecha V'Nomar Amen. May the source of blessings for our ancestors bless and protect and sustain Helen in life and in health and in strength, that she may serve the family she loves so much, the community she has adorned so much, the synagogue that she has cherished so much. May the works of her hands continue to bring joy to all around her, and may she continue to enjoy the love, the affection, the respect, and the kindness of this community. And together we say, Amen. For 102 years of love, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shechianu v'kiyamanu v'giyanu lazman haz. Amen.
Simen tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'simen tov, simen tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'simen tov, simen tov u'mazel tov, mazel tov v'simen tov. Yehelanu, 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 o lechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, yehelanu, o lechol Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam.
Now, before you go, I'd like the congregation to take a seat for a moment, and I'd like to ask the family to come up here on the bima and show us the talitot, show us the talesim. Each one of these talitot was created by Helen by hand, with love and with affection, on the special moments of life, on moments of bar and bat mitzvah and anniversaries and weddings. So take off your talit, take it off, show it to us. You got to take it off, hold it up so we can see it, because each one of them is a magnificent work of art. Helen, we wish you many, many years, and that all of your years be filled with love and with affection of a community that loves you and cares for you and is grateful for all of your care and affection to us. Thank you so very much. Happy birthday. Mazel tov. Thank you, guys.
By the way, Helen also made the cover that's on the Torah right now, and this, the top of the reader's table was also done by Helen.
The seventh Aliyah is on page 74, middle of the page, chapter 30. יעמדו הרב קרן בת אילן ועדינה, אילנה בת ג'ה ופגי, אילן בן משה וחנה, עדינה בת שמואל ופנינה, לעלייה השביעית.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorah.
ברוך אדוני וישוב ברוך לעולם.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Vayal Avram Mitzrayim, Ve'ishto v'chol asher lo, ve'lo timo hanegba, ve'Avram kaved me'od, ba'mignei, va'kesef u'va'zahav, va'yelech lemasav, minegev ve'ad Beit El, ad hamakom. Asher haya shomaho lo batchila bein Beit El uvein ha'ai mekom hamizbeach asher asa sham barito vayikra sham Avram b'shem Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
תעמוד. הבחורה הבת מצווה, שושנה בת הרב קרן ורחל, אחרונה חזקי חזקי.
Okay. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you. My bat mitzvah portion, Parashat Lech Lecha, deals with the idea of a legacy. God tells Abram, "Go forth from your land, your birthplace, your father's house, to the land that I will show you. I will make your name great, and you be a blessing." Abraham goes with God, but what made him trust God? I mean, if I heard some voice calling to me, I'd be freaked out. But Abraham somehow knew to trust God. Did he just somehow know to listen to God? Or was he unhappy with his life and wanted a change? Did he know that one day he would be an ancestor of millions of people? Did he somehow understand that he would leave a legacy? Legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you'll never get to see. Those lyrics are among the most meaningful lyrics from my favorite musical, Hamilton. I'm the garden for which my ancestors planted seeds, going all the way back to Abraham and Sarah. My mom's made the garden grow by having me, and someday I will make the garden even more abundant by passing my Jewish tradition down to the next generation. Even my grandparents and my great-grandparents who I never met planted the garden that is me. But what seeds were planted in the garden? What got passed down that was so important? It was the essence of Judaism and what comes with being a Jew, such as doing good for others, even if you don't get anything in return. Just think about it. Since God told Abraham to make his name great and be the first Jew, not one of my ancestors decided that being Jewish wasn't for them. Starting from Abraham, no one decided that Judaism wasn't their thing. They all passed down the tradition. Being Jewish connects me to everyone that works so hard to nurture and care for the garden. They made sure the flowers grew by plucking out all the weeds or hardships. To me, my bat mitzvah means independence and new responsibilities. It means always taking a step further in what I do. From now on, I will really try to study my religion with more of a want to learn. Instead of just understanding what I'm being taught, I will take the further step and expand on Jewish ideas. Having a bat mitzvah also means that I should not forget my identity and one day pass the Jewish tradition down to the next generation, just like Abraham and Sarah did. For my bat mitzvah project, I helped take care of the elderly at the Los Angeles Jewish Home for the Aging. Over the past 2 years, I went to the Jewish home at least one Saturday morning a month. There, I helped lead services, pass out the sidurs, and I formed bonds with many of the residents. I really enjoyed how they were able to teach me things about being a Jew that their parents and grandparents had taught them. It is very interesting to me to understand what being a Jew is like when they were children. How do I even begin to thank everyone who is here today for supporting me as I become a Jewish woman? Thank you, Yossi, for teaching me my aliyot, prayers, and lots of Jewish stories, and the rabbis and cantors for all they have done. Thank you, moms, for always being there for me, not only for my bat mitzvah, but for my whole life. Thanks to my siblings for always being there for me as family members and as friends, and thanks, Allie, Abby, Evan, and Jesse. Thank you, Grandma Sylvia, Grandpa Bert, Saba Elon, and Safta Dina for always supporting me, whether it's picking me up from school or coming to my dance recitals. Lastly, I would like to thank Gavrika, aka Gabrielle, for being my amazing bat mitzvah partner and for being one of my besties since the beginning. You can always cheer me up and give me a good laugh, and sometimes you make me laugh when we're not supposed to. Okay. Shabbat Shalom.
you, not? Touch the Torah. That's it. Touch the Torah. Touch it. Kiss it.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. וגם לילות ההולך את אברהם סוד ובקר ואוהלים ולא נשא אותם הארץ לשבת יחדיו כי היה רכושם רב ולא יכלו לשבת יחדיו ויהי ריב בין רועי מקנה אברהם ובין רועי מקנה לוט ויהי כנעני והפריזי אז יושב בארץ, ויאמר אברהם אל לוט, אל נא תהי מריבה ביני וביניך, ובין רועי ובין רועיך, כי אנשים אחים אנחנו, הלכו הארץ לפניך, היפרד נא מעלי, עם השמאל וימינה, ועם הימים והשמאלה, ויישא לוט את עיניו. ויח את כל כיכר הירדן, כי כולם משכן לפני שחט אדוני. את סדום ואת עמורה, כגן אדוני, כארץ מצרים, בואכה הצוהר, ויבחר לו לוט. את כל כיכר הירדן, ויישא לוט מקדם, ויפחדו איש מעל אחיו. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי וחייכון ויומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קר ויאמרו אמן. יש מרבה מבורך לעולם ולעולם. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה נחמתה דאמירן בעול ויאמרו אמן. תעמוד הבחורה בת מצווה גבריאלה בת חיים ורחל מפטירה חזקי חזקי.
The Maftir section you'll find on page 93, the top of the page.
Come on. Touch the Torah. Touch it. I find it. Kiss it. Baruchu et. Here. I show you.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. ואברהם בן 99 שנה, בהימו לו בשר לטו, וישמעאל בנו בן 13 שנה, בהימו לו את בשר לטו. בעצם היום הזה נימול אברהם וישמעאל בנו וכל אנשי ביתו יליד בית ומקנת כסף מאת בני חר נימולו איתו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen.
יעמדו המגביה.
We rise together as the Sefer Torah is lifted and wrapped.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה
לפני בני ישראל, על פי אדוני ביד Moshe. Please be seated. You will find the Haftarah, the prophetic section for this Shabbat, beginning on page 95, following Gabriel's commentary.
Shabbat Shalom. My parsha, Lech Lecha, tells the story of God calling to Avram, telling him to go on a journey to a land that God would show him, where he would be the leader of a whole nation. The commentaries ask, what great qualities did God see in Avram that made him destined to be a leader? The Zohar, a book of Jewish mysticism, answers, maybe God called out to everyone, but Avram was the only one who listened, which I personally didn't understand because if God called me with an offer to make me the leader of a whole new nation, I probably wouldn't want to send that one to voicemail. Lech Lecha is translated in two ways. You go and go to yourself. You go is what I'm told when I enter my brother's room without permission. But go to yourself conveys something quite profound. Abraham's journey is not just physical, but it's also spiritual. It is the journey from being the son of an idolater to the father of a nation who worshipped one God. What is the journey Abraham took? Instead of a destination, he is just given a path. He is not told where to go, but rather how to go. God tells Abraham, teach your children and household to follow the way of the Lord by doing what is right and just. So, Abraham's journey is to learn how to become a leader of the Jewish people. But being a leader takes more than just smashing your dad's collector's item with a baseball bat, which seemed like the obvious interpretation upon my first reading of the text. The deeper lesson is that in order to be a leader, you must be willing to be on the side of what's right and just, even if you start out all alone. That's a value that bonds Jewish people together, no matter where they live in the world. I can look at my bat mitzvah as the start of this journey. And now, or technically after the lunch reception, it's the time to take responsibility for the values that I plan to spend a lifetime pursuing. Justice is a value that's always been central to my life. That's why I hope my journey will lead me all the way to being Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. I feel prepared to take on that role because, frankly, filling the 9th seat is more or less a normal dinner table position in my family. But it's also because I want to dedicate my life to doing what's just and fair. I know that by pursuing this path, I will journey to myself, no matter where my physical travel takes me. My mitzvah project is also about justice, specifically feeding the hungry. The word tzedakah is usually translated as charity, but it actually means justice. Nearly 600,000, or 1 in 4 in Los Angeles County, children last year lived in food-insecure households. That's an injustice I want to help correct. SOVA is an organization that provides free groceries and other services to thousands of hungry families in Los Angeles. I have been collecting and donating to SOVA this year. Shoshi and I helped put together all the SOVA baskets on the tables at our party tonight, and we'll be donating all of that food, plus any food collected this weekend, to SOVA. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank some of the special people in my life who have been there with me on my journey. All the rabbis of VBS, Yossi Dresner, Cantor Barron, Cantor Toby, and Cantor Jay for helping me with all my bat mitzvah preparation, and all the amazing teachers and faculty at VBS Day School for giving me a strong education and Jewish foundation. I'd like to thank my family, cousins, uncles, aunts, and grandparents from near and far who have traveled across the city, country, and even the world to be here with me today. Thank you to my parents for everything you have done for me in the last 13 years. You are always there for me, and I love you. I'd like to take a moment to remember one special member of my family, Bubby, who loved me and all her grandchildren so much, and who made me a beautiful tallit bag that I will cherish for the rest of my life. And last but not least, Shoshanana. We have been best friends since birth and haven't even had one fight in our 13 years of friendship. You never fail to make me laugh. You are funny, compassionate, brilliant, and talented, and I'm so glad we get to share this milestone/party of the century together. Shabbat Shalom, and thank you so much to everyone for coming today. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim v'ratza v'divreihem hanemarim ba'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habocher b'torah uv'Moshe avdo Yisrael amo, uvinviei hamet v'tzedek. Lama tomar Yaakov u'shaber Yisrael, nistera darki me'Adonai u'melohai mishpati yavor. Halo yadata im lo shamata Elohei olam Adonai borei ketzot haaretz lo yiyaf velo yiga ein cheker litvunato noten la ya'ef koach ul'enonim otzma yarbe. Ve'yafu ne'arim ve'yigau uvachurim kashol yikashelu ve'koye Adonai yachalifu choach yalu ever kanesharim yarutzu ve'lo yigau yelechu ve'lo yafu hacharishu elayim ulumim yachalifu choach yigishu az yadaberu yachdav lamishpat nikrava mi heir mi mizrach tzedek yikra elu le'erglo yiten lafanav goyim umlachim yard yiten ke'afar charbo Kekashni daf kashto Yirdafem yavor shalom orach beraglav lo yavo mifa'al ve'asa korei hadorot me'rosh ani Adonai rishon ve'tacharonim ani hu Ra'u im ve'yira'u ketzot ha'aretz yacheradu karvu vayetayun. Yishetre'ehu yazoru ulachiv yomar chazak Vaychazek charash et zoref machalik patish et holem pam omer la devek tov hu ויחזקהו במסמרים לא ימות. ואתה ישראל עבדי יעקב אשר בחרתיך זרע אברהם אבי. אשר החזקתיך מקצות הארץ ומהציליה קראתיך ואומר לך עבדי אתה בחרתיך ולא מאסתיך. אל תירא כי עמך אני אל תשתק כי אני אלוהיך אימצתיך אף עזרתיך אף תמכתיך בימין צדקי. הן יבושו ויקלמו כל הנחרים בך יהיו כעין ויאבדו אנשי ריבך. תבקשם ולא תמצאם אנשי מצאותיך יהיו כעין וכאפס אנשי מלחמתך. כי אני אדוני אלוהיך מחזיק ימינך האומר לך אל תירא אני עזרתיך. אל תראי תולת יעקב מתי ישראל אני עזרתיך נאום אדוני וגואלך קדוש ישראל. הנה שמתיך למורג חרוץ חדש בעל פיפיות תדוש הרים ותדוק וגבעות כמוץ תשים. תזרם ברוח תסיים ושרה תפיץ אותם ואתה תגיל באדוני בקדוש ישראל תתהלל. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם צור כל העולמים צדיק בכל הדורות. האל הנאמן האומר ועושה המדבר ומקיים שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. נאמן אתה הוא אדוני אלוהינו ונאמנים דבריך ודבר אחד מדבריך אחור לא ישוב ריקם. כי אל מלך נאמן ורחמן אתה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הנאמן בכל דבריו. רחם על ציון כי בית חיינו ולעלובת נפש תושיע במהרה בימינו. ברוך אתה אדוני משמח ציון בבניה. שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו באליהו הנביא עבדך ומלכות דוד משיחך במהרה יבוא ויגל ליבנו על כיסו לא ישב זר ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים את כבודו. כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן דוד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לקדושה ולמנוחה לכבוד ולתפארת. Ala kol Adonai Eloheinu, Hanachnu modim lach, Umvarchim otach, Yitvarach Shimcha v'chvi kol chai, Tamid le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Simen tov u'mazel tov v'simen tov u'mazel tov v'simen tov u'mazel tov v'simen tov yehelanu. Simen tov u'mazel tov v'simen tov u'mazel tov v'simen tov u'mazel tov v'simen tov yehelanu. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, O lechol Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, O lechol Yisrael. David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam. David melech Yisrael, chai v'kayam.
What's this? You don't have to give me your script. I know what to say. We'll do that later. Okay? Stick to the part. Put that candy in your mouth. Are you allowed to have these with all that orthodontia?
Busted.
Is this how a Supreme Court justice behaves? I mean,
No, it's how the Chief Supreme Court Justice.
yeah. Unbelievable. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. Come, let's talk. For 1,400 years, people in Europe believed that the earth was the center of the universe. They built an entire astronomy around that presumption. They imagined that the earth is the center of the universe and it couldn't be otherwise because man, human being, is the creation, is the apple of God's eye, and that the earth was the center of the universe and the whole universe revolved around us. And then there rose up a man named Galileo. And Galileo built a telescope. And he pointed his telescope into the sky. And he noticed that there were moons circling the planet Jupiter. And he opened his book of Ptolemaic astronomy, and Ptolemaic astronomy said that was impossible. Because Jupiter was a planet, and the planets revolve around the earth. Nothing can revolve around Jupiter. So Galileo went back to the window and he put the telescope up and he cleaned the lenses and he looked again, and as clear as anything, there they were, the moons circling Jupiter. Galileo began to realize that the world was different than the world he had come to learn about. That the world was not the way that the Ptolemaic astronomy pointed it out. The world was not the way that his church taught it was. That the earth was not the center of all things. That the world was much bigger and much more complicated than he knew. And when the church found out that Galileo was teaching this, they came to expel him, to excommunicate him. And the bishops came to his laboratory and said to him, "Brother Galileo, we will let you off if you will recant this idea that the earth is not the center of the universe. We will not expel you. We will not excommunicate you. We will not exclude you if you will sign a confession that you had lied and the earth is still the center of the world." And Galileo said to the bishop who came to accuse him, "I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I'll sign this recant. I'll sign this document. You go to the window and look at that telescope and tell me what you see." And the bishop said, "I can't, because it will shatter my world." In the same way that Galileo changed the way we see the whole universe and took the earth out of the center of the universe and made us understand that we are part of a much bigger, more complex world. Abraham, in this Torah portion, does the same thing. You take the human being out of the center. People worship idols. Now, what does it mean to worship an idol? It's not to bow down in front of a tree or a rock or a statue. It's to project yourself in the world and say, that's divine. My prejudices, my biases, that's truth. My way of looking at the world is the only way to look at the world. To worship an idol is to worship a projection of the self. And Avram Avinu, Abraham said, no. No. I am not the only one who walks the world. I am part of a culture, part of a society, part of a family. I have to recognize that there are multiple ways to see the world. But what we are all together is one, as humanity. One God means one humanity, not my projection, not yours, not even ours, but a God who's beyond our projections, beyond our biases, beyond our hate, beyond our resentments, beyond our antagonisms. A God who calls us together as one, to look at each other as precious, to see each other as sacred, to do justice in the world, each one of us to every one of us. And the one part of the story which you didn't tell, you mentioned it, I think, but I want you to hear it because it's important for you to know. That is a very lonely place to be. Because even to this day, people would much prefer the earth to be in the center of the world and their idols to be sacred. And to say, I will uphold justice for all. I will do what is right because I have respect for persons and recognize the sacred preciousness of each one. There is one God beyond my prejudice. That is a very lonely place to be. A very lonely place. And so I'm going to give you a gift this morning. It's a gift that you've already discovered, but you have no idea how precious it is. It's not anything that comes in a package. It's not anything that comes in an envelope. I want you two to stay together. I want you to have a chavera, a partner, a friend, a person to learn together with. Because on the day, dear Gabrielle, that you sit on the bench and have to make a decision, hand down a decision that the whole world is going to say, she's nuts. And they will, trust me.
They already did.
You will get one phone call in the world.
I'm going to be on the Supreme Court too.
You'll be down the hall.
I'll be the chief. No, I'm the chief.
Nathan will be the chief. Shut up. Micah will be Attorney General. We'll take care of this. You will get one call from a friend who say, I see the world as you do, and you're right. On the day that you have to make a decision, and not just a decision from the bench, but a decision in your life that overlooks the way that people see the world and is yours, it's so clear to you, like it was clear to Galileo, that this is where justice is, that this is where right lives, that this is what ought to be. And the rest of the world calls you crazy. You will have one friend in the world who will say, I stand with you through everything. I will stand with you. I make that gift to you now on your bat mitzvah. And on the day that you need it, we will stand with you too. Your families, your teachers, your friends, and your community. May God give you the strength to follow the way of the right, to do what is just, and to see the world through the eyes of your ancestors. Yisimech Elohim Kesar Rivka Rachel V'Leah. May God give you the strength and the wisdom and the depth of the ancient mothers. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the Lord God bless you and protect you. Yer Adonai panav elecha v'yikunecha. May God's light shine on you, and may you find in all the corners of your world God's wisdom and God's light. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'asem lachem shalom. May God's presence be with you. and lift you to a life of goodness, of strength, of wisdom, of wholeness, and of peace. Amen. I want to ask your families, all of you, the whole mishpacha, to stand up. It's about half the room. And I would normally wish you mazel tov, but first I want to ask of you a promise. That when those moments in life come, and they will come, when these young women stand in the face of the world and demand what is right, you will stand with them, and you will protect them, and you will throw the weight and strength of all your resources and all your dreams behind them, and make sure they're not alone. If you promise that, then I wish you mazel tov for a long and a sweet life of simchas from these girls. I want to ask the whole community to rise together and share the same pledge, that when our children come before the world and say, this must be, because it is what our ancestors would have demanded, I see with my eyes what is clear and what is right, what is just and what is true. We will stand with them, and we will protect them, and we will not allow them to fall. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shechianu v'kiyimanu v'gianu lazman hazeh. Blessed is God who gives us strength and enables us to see moments of wisdom and of joy. Siman tov, u'mazel tov, u'mazel tov, u'siman. Now, where's that last line? It's in the book? Yossi, in the book class. Yehelanu, oy, siman tov, u'mazel tov. Siman tov, u'mazel tov, mazel tov, u'siman tov. Mazel tov, u'siman tov, yehelanu. Yehelanu, yehelanu. Yisrael chai v'kayam. Chai v'kayam. Please.
This Shabbat, we are proud to share our Bat Mitzvah celebration with Frida Lightman, who perished in the Holocaust and never had the chance to celebrate her Bat Mitzvah. We hope that our joy and blessing find their way to Frida's soul.
Amen. Please be seated. We return now to the blue prayer book, page 151, Ashrei.
Ashrei Yoshvei Beitecha, Od Yehalelucha Selah. Ashrei Am Shekacha Lo, Ashrei Am Shadonai Elohel. Tehillah LeDavid, Aromimcha Elohai HaMelech, Ve'avarcha Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed. Chol Yom Avarchecha, Ve'ahalal Shimcha Le'olam Va'ed. Gadol Adonai Umhulal Me'od, Ve'ligdulato Ein Cheker. Dor LeDor Yishabach Ma'asecha, Ugvurotecha Yagidu. Hadar kevod hodecha, v'divrei niflotecha asicha, v'ezuz meratecha yomeru, ugdulata asaprena. Zecher rav tuvcha yabiu, v'tzidkata yeranenu, chanun v'rachum Adonai, erech apayim ugdal chesed. Tov Adonai lekol, v'rachamav al kol ma'asav. Yoducha Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasitecha yevarchucha. Kevod malchutcha yomeru, ugdulata yedabiru. Lehavdia livnei adam gvurotav, ugkol vadar malchuto. Malchutcha malchut kol olamim. Umemshal tzachach bechol dor vador, somech Adonai lechol hanoflim, vezokef lechol hafufim. Einei kol elecha yesaberu, ve'ata noten lahem et achlam beito. Poteach et yadecha, umasliach lechol chai ratzon. Tzadik Adonai bechol derachav, v'chasid bechol ma'asav. Karov Adonai lechol korav, lechol asher yikreu be'emet. Retzon Yirei Yaseh, be'et Shabbatam Yishma ve'yoshiem.
Shomer
Adonai et kol ha'avav, ve'et kol ha'harshayim yashmid. Tehilat Adonai yedaber pi, v'yivarech kol basar shem kodsho le'olam va'ed.
V'anachnu nevarech ya.
Me'ata ve'ad olam.
Hallelujah.
Take a moment now to offer prayers for our friends and family who are ill, who are in hospital, or who suffer this Shabbos. If there's someone close to you who is sick, then please share this prayer. Yishaberach Avotenu Avram Yitzchak v'Yaakov Sar Rivka Rachel v'Leah, hu yivarech v'yiraped kol hacholim b'kilatenu akdosha. May you who blessed our ancestors at the sea and in the desert, bless all our ill friends through us, your witnesses. Give us the wisdom to impart to them courage and hope. May they know they have in this holy community men, women, and children who pray for the skill of the physician, who pray for the recovery of body and wholeness of spirit. Teach us to remember thy words from the void and vastness of the darkness. Let there be light, and let us pray together. Amen. The service for returning the Sefer Torah, page 153. We rise all together. We invite all of those honored to open the ark. Gil and Isabel and Sarah and Jeremy and Susan and Abby and Evan, anyone open the ark. Come on, open the ark. And replace the Sefer Torah.
Yehalelu et Shem Adonai, ki nizkov shemo levado, odo haaretz v'shamayim, vayarem keren le'amo, tehila lechol chasidav, libnei Yisrael, am kerovo. Hallelujah, hallelujah, Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai Bnei Elim, Havul Adonai Kavod Va'oz, Havul Adonai Kevod Shemo, Ishtachavu Adonai Behadrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai Al Hamayim, El hakavot hirim, Adonai alemayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover harazim, Vayeshaber Adonai et arze halvanon, Vayarkidem כמו עגל, לבנון וסיריון, כמו אבן רמים. כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש, כל אדוני יכיל מדבר, יכיל אדוני מדבר קדש, כל אדוני יכול לעלות. ויחשוף יערות, ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למבול ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom, Yisrael ve'oraita, Kodesh bericho charu, Yisrael ve'oraita, Kodesh bericho charu, Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah. Torah ora, Torah ora, Hallelujah. Torah ora, Hallelujah. Torah, ora, Torah, ora, Hallelujah. Yai, dai, 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 yai, dai, dai, yai, dai, 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 yai, dai, 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 yai, dai, dai, yai, dai, 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 uvanucho yomar. It's Chaim hi lamachazikim ba v'tomcheha meyushar deracheha narechenoha v'chol nativoteha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Chadesh Yameinu Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem.
Please be seated for a moment. There was an election this week. You might have heard that. Shh. And some people came out of the election anticipating a better America. And some people came out of the election worried about the future of America. And all came out of the election wondering what the future will bring. And that's a question none of us can answer right now. But there are two things that I think are very clear and need to be said on this Shabbos after the election. God says to Abraham, Heyeh bracha, be a blessing. And Gandhi said to us, be the change you want to see happen. That's the first imperative. If you voted on Tuesday for smaller government and greater personal liberty, then you need to act that way. Then you need to go into the society and find the injustices that what might have been government's responsibility to solve, and you need to solve them. There's hunger here. Somebody needs to feed the hungry. And there's homelessness, and someone needs to feed the homeless. And there is ignorance, and someone needs to teach the children. And if you voted to say, I don't want government involved in my private life, and that's how I voted, that's fine. That's a legitimate position in the American political landscape, but it falls upon you as an imperative to then take up the challenge. You feed the hungry, and you house the homeless, and you teach and erase ignorance. And if you voted because you wanted a society with more equality and less inequality, if you voted because you are worried that those who are excluded will be pushed out of the society either by custom or by law, then you be the change. Then go and find those who are excluded, those on the margins of the society, and bring them home. Make sure they are protected. Make sure they are welcomed. Make sure they are cherished. Then you go into the society and find all of those places where there is inequality. And stand with those who are disenfranchised and disempowered. And stand with those who feel they have no voice and no presence and no visibility. Stand tall and stand proud and make sure that they know that they are not alone. We don't know what will come of this administration and this government. But the imperative is to be the change you voted for. It's easy to go to the poll on Tuesday and register your vote, either out of optimism or out of disappointment or out of rage or out of hope, whatever it is. Now that imperative falls upon you to be your vote, to do in the world what it is you voted for. That's the first imperative. And the second imperative is, if you are like me, truly disgusted by the campaign that we witnessed, then we must be the America that campaign tried to dissolve. An America of neighbors who care for each other, who listen to each other, who are prepared to live together and work together. It is the strange phenomenon of this country. Talked about this last night for a moment. Germany is a population of Germans, and England a population of English people, and France a population of French people. But America, we have all of them. We have everybody in America. This is far from an ethnic society. It is a multicultural, multi-ethnic, multi-faith, multi-racial society. If you don't believe me, just take a stroll down Ventura Boulevard. Someone tried to sell me a sushi burrito, and it was glatt kosher. Amazing. What brings us together is not our ethnicities, not our language, not our faith, not our race, not our histories, not our narratives. What brings us together is this ideal that people of multiple cultures and races, ethnicities, political ideals, visions of the future can gather together because we see in each other human beings deserving of respect, people who deserve to be heard, men and women, children, people who deserve to be included. That's what was almost forgotten in this campaign. And that's not up to political candidates or even political leaders. That must be the groundswell, the grassroots movement, to bring back an America of neighborliness and of respect and of civil discourse and of common decency and of courtesy and of discourse and of debate and of conversation and of sharing of ideals and ideas and of compromise and of learning from one another. That's the America that I grew up in and that I cherish. And that is our responsibility to bring back again. We pray together, we Jews, because we have a very long history. And in our history, we have known tyranny, persecution, oppression, and exclusion. We of all people know how precious a civil society is, a tolerant society is, a society of people who are welcomed. So let us pray that God gives us the strength to listen to one another and to embrace one another and to build a society for our children that is better. Let's rise together now, page 155.
יתקדע ויקרא שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך ירוצה וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחייר כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ינסה ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלם שמי לקודשו בריחו לעילה מן כל ברדה ושירתה תושבחנה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמא ואמרו אמן ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el, Hagadol, Hagibor, Vehanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, Vezocher Chastei Avot. ומביא גואל לבני בניהם למען שמו ואהבה מלך חוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי מתים אתה, רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל לחיים בחסד, בחיי מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי המתים. יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי לי לי, יאי לי 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 לי, יאי לי 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 נעריצך ונקדישך כסוד שיח שרפי קודש לי לי לי, המקדישים שמך בקודש, יי לי 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 לי, יי לי לי לי, המקדישים שמך בקודש, היי די 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 די, היי לי לי לי, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו מלא עולם, משרתיו שואלים זה לזה, יהי מקום כבודו ליומתם, ברוך יאמרו, ברוך כבוד אדוני במקומו יפן ברחמים, ויחון עם המייחדים שמו, ערב הבוקר בכל יום תמיד, 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 פעמיים באהבה שמע אומרים, שמע הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו, והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו, שנית לעיני כל חי. הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו, והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו, שנית לעיני כל חי, להיות לכם לאלוהים אלוהיכם, ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה, לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושפחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
As you complete your prayers, you're welcome to be seated. The cantor continues with us, page 181.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבן, בעלמא דברה חירותי, וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבא מברך, לעולם ולעולמי עולמי. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו בריחו לילה מן כל ברכת ושירתה תושבחת ונחמתה דאמירם ימה ויאמרו תקבל צור הון וברהון לכל ישראל קודמה ונשמע ויאמרו יהי שלום רבה מן שמיים וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו עושה שלום במרומה הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן יעשה שלום שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל 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 אין כאלוהינו אין כאדוננו אין כמלכנו אין כמושיענו יאי לדי די די יאי לדי די די יאי לדי די די יאי לדי די 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 מי כאלוהינו מי כאדוננו מי כמלכנו מי כמושיענו יאי לדי די די יאי לדי די די יאי לדי די די יאי לדי די 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 נודל אלוהינו נודל אדוננו נודל מלכנו נודל מושיענו יאי לדי די די יאי לדי די די יאי לדי די די יאי לדי די 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 Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Ay da 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 da, Ay da 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 da, Ay da 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 da, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, Haile Lai Lai Lai, Haile Lai Lai Lai, Haile Lai Lai Lai, Haile Lai 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 Lai. Atahu Shehiktiru Avotenu Lefanecha et Ketoret Hasamim, Haile Lai Lai Lai, Haile Lai Lai Lai, Haile Lai Lai Lai, Haile Lai 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 Lai. Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו גם משפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שמות השמיים ויוסד
ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
The words of the Mourner's Kaddish are found on page 184. We invite those in the community who remember loved ones this Shabbos or observe yahrzeit to remain standing as everyone else is seated. It's a custom in our community that if you find yourself sitting near someone who's standing alone, we ask that you stand up with them, that no one grieves or mourns alone while friends are present. This week, our community notes with the deepest sadness the passing of Wally Shapiro, husband of Myra, father of Eileen and Dennis Berman, of David and Cindy Shapiro, and of Richard Shapiro of blessed memory, brother of Alvin, and grandfather of Lauren, Micah, Joshua, Max, and Justine. Wally was a dear friend, a member of this community, a member of the Valley Jewish community for so many years, and a sweet and a warm soul who'll be remembered with great love. The words of Kaddish, Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad divrach yirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayed echol Beit Yisrael, ba'galau v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach, le'olam ulmei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal, shemei dekudsha b'richu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlom Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, huyaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Please be seated. I'd like to take just a moment to welcome and recognize our colleague and teacher, Rabbi Lisa Edwards, who's with us. Your presence honors us. Thank you for sharing this simcha. And Rabbi Karen Bender, who came today because she likes the Kiddush. Wish you much mazel, much joy. Thank you always for being here. President of our congregation, he's losing his voice, so you have to listen very carefully. But every word he says is important. He's losing his voice because he's a UCLA fan. And he's been grieving these last days. So with great rachmanis, we welcome Scott Howard to the bima. Is Bruce here? Where's Bruce? Bruce Raff. Welcome here, Rabbi Raff. Nice to have you all the way in the back of the show.
Shabbat shalom.
Don't touch the mic, it's booby trap.
That was my voice, actually. That wasn't the mic.
That was how the last synagogue president died.
Right.
So don't
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom. I'll try again. I want to thank Rabbi Feinstein, Rabbi Hoffman, Cantor Barron, Yossi, Chris Harden for leading such beautiful services today. The Shabbat's always special, obviously. It gives us a chance to reset, rebalance, and today was no different, and it made it even more so with the families, with all the simchas we had. Each of the families today have been involved with this shul for many, many years in leadership, and it was just a very special morning for all of us. Gabrielle and Shoshi, it was really wonderful seeing you guys up here. I mean, you have identical smiles, and I guess that's what comes from knowing each other from birth. And it's but you did you led services beautifully. We're all very proud of you. I have a few announcements. This Wednesday, we're going to continue the VBS College of Jewish Studies, Israel Since the Six-Day War. This Wednesday, it's going to be Making David. It's on Making David into Goliath, How the World Turned Against Israel, with guest speaker Professor Joshua Moravchik. He's from the World Affairs Institute and the Foreign Policy Institute of Johns Hopkins University. Also, a week from Monday, on November 21st at 7 o'clock, we're going to have speaker Khalid Abu Toameh. He's a journalist. He's a fellow of the Gail Stone Institute. He's a producer for NBC News. He's going to be speaking on the Arab Street, on the Palestinians, how they see what's going on in Israel, and it'll be an interesting perspective. The evening is in conjunction with APAC, which we have a partnership with. We have an annual event, and it starts Monday Monday the 21st at 7 o'clock. Next Shabbat, we have Neshama Minyan led by Rabbi Nina Feinstein. It's on women and power in the Torah. The Neshama Minyan is always a wonderful minyan to come to. They do allow men into it too, and I've enjoyed it for quite a number of years. So we invite everybody to come to that. All right. We're going to have Kiddush today in Glazer. We have a new item on the menu, pasta with marinara sauce, and in honor of all the simchas today. There's going to be extra seating in Burdorf Hall too. We're also going to have parashah discussion in classroom 109 at about 20 minutes after services end. If anyone has any questions about membership or any questions for me, please feel free to contact me either after services, or you could contact me at the show. Shabbat Shalom.
Well done. We invite everyone now to rise. We'll ask the families of our B'nai Mitzvah to come to the Bima. Put your arms about each other, gather each other close. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat.
Savrik Virotai Verabotai.
Woo! Shabbat Shalom.
Wait, but then Yossi, how come it says something different? Okay, got it.
Special welcome to Rabbi Miriam and Rabbi Anthony, who are in the middle there, and Rabbi Jay, who's over there, and all the rest of the rabbis in the community. Come have some lunch. Vishamru.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. על כן ברך אדוני את יום השבת ויהי קודשהו, Savri Kavurotai Veravotai, Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נעשה וחפצו כל, אזי מלך, אזי מלך, אזי מלך שמו נקרא, ואחרי ככלות הכל, לבדו ימלוך נורא, והוא היה והוא הווה, והוא יהיה בתפארה. אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נעשה וחפצו כל, אזי מלך, אזי מלך, אזי מלך שמו נקרא, והוא אלי וחי גואלי, וצור חבלי ועת צרה, והוא ניסי ומנוס לי, מנת כל שיא ויום אקרא. אדון עולם אשר מלך, בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נעשה וחפצו כל, אזי מלך, אזי מלך, אזי מלך שמו